everybody and welcome to this sit down video. So I haven't filmed a video like this since my 25 facts about me, but if you've watched my weekly vlog you know that I'm currently having a break from weekly vlogging just because everything is a bit the same at the moment. It's very Groundhog Day and I felt that my vlogs were just the same and quite boring. So I thought I would take a break from weekly vlogging and film more of these videos for you, so enjoy this video. So if you read the title, today's video is all about Florida in 1991. And you may be wondering why specifically 1991? Well, so I am subscribed to a lot of vloggers that go to theme parks regularly. Someone for example is the Tim Trekker, and I saw that Universal was selling merch of the old school Universal logo. And I had a thought in my mind. I was like, I've seen that logo before. It's not because I've seen it, someone else talk about it coming back in for the 30th anniversary of Universal. I remembered that my parents had this photo album full of old photos and memorabilia of when they went to Florida in 1991, and I remember seeing that logo for Universal, this one here. So I asked mum and dad nicely, I was like, do you still have that photo album? Could I have it? And lo and behold, here it is. And it's literally absolutely full of old gems. So I'm going to be going through this photo album with you today and hope you guys enjoy. So here is the photo album and let's have a nosy inside. So first we've got Paula and Martin, which is my mum and dad, Kissimmee, Florida, USA, 3rd to the 18th of September 1991. We've got some of their tickets for Virgin Atlantic. Then we've got some more photos. So that must be at the airport. A rental voucher for renting a car. That's my mum with the van, I'm guessing, that they rented. That's my dad. And then we've got some more stuff. Got some like little posters. We've got stepping out in Orlando, Florida, a dollar bill, and then a little scratch card. Then we've got some more bits here. We've got a map of Kissimmee, love bugs, fun facts about Florida. So first park is SeaWorld. Now here we've got a SeaWorld, probably an advertisement leaflet. We've got a parking ticket for SeaWorld, $3. How much is it now to park in SeaWorld? Anyone know? Let me know. But it was $3 in 1991. Got like a little bag there as well, and ice cream stick, nice. And then here we've got some photos of SeaWorld. And then we've got this, Terrors of the Deep. What's this from? Is this from SeaWorld as well? I actually don't know, but we've got some pictures of sharks. Now we're on to Universal. I've got a Universal book there, and then this leaflet as well. And then we've got a ticket for Universal Studios. You can see they went on the 9th of the 6th, 91. Virgin Holidays, see the stars, ride the movies. When my mum first got this down for me to let me see, one thing I was like, oh, I'd love to actually look inside the leaflets. And my mum did actually give me permission to do that. So I'm going to show you the leaflets in depth for Universal. So first thing we've got is this Universal official studio guide. So you see you've got the old Universal Studios Florida logo there. And there we've got a map of what Universal Studios looked like in 1991. The entrance is right here where you've still got the arch to this day. And that is where Shrek 4D is now, here. And then we've got the fantastic world of Hanna-Barbera, which was Jimmy Neutron when I last went to Florida. And then it's now the Minion ride. Also here, the Nickelodeon Studios is now the Blue Man Group area, which if you didn't know, I went on stage with them. Fun fact. Ghostbusters, Confrontation, E.T. Adventure, still there. Back to the Future ride. I have gone on this ride when I first went to Florida back in 2000 and something. But when I recently went, which is 2011, which is no longer recent, actually 9 years ago to this day I was in Florida, it is now the Simpsons ride. And there you've got the Wild Wild West stunt show. So does anyone remember when Universal looked like this? And then this is like a little leaflet going into sections of what actually in the colours. So as I mentioned, E.T. is still there to this day. We've got the gory, gruesome and grotesque horror makeup show. I'm pretty sure the horror makeup show is still there, I think. It's got all like the restaurants in the different areas of the park. And then you've got this big leaflet, which is going into detail about the different rides and stuff. So you've got Back to the Future here. Buckle up, you're going to take a ride of your life as Doc Brown sends you travelling through time, just like he did Michael J. Fox. And then you've got Confrontation, face him if you dare. Earthquake, Survive, the 8.3 that leaves you screaming for more. E.T., that's still there. Soar to the stars with E.T. He captured your heart in the most successful film of all time. Now the FBI, CIA, Army and police are trying to capture him and you. So quick, hop aboard your starbound bike. Feel the wind on your face as you soar above the city. Race across the moon and fly beyond the stars. The Ghostbusters show. I remember a home movie that my dad took of like him recording this show. Their supernatural shenanigans will tickle you to death. So what's here now? What taking the place of Ghostbusters? If you know, let me know. The Fantastic World of Hanna-Barbera. So as I said, yeah, this was the Jimmy Neutron ride when I went in 2011, and it is now the Minion ride, which I hate Minions with a passion. Have a yabba dabba do time. And we've got this, which is the Alfred Hitchcock, The Art of Making Movies. Feel the sting of the shower and Psycho. Then we've got a whole page dedicated to the Nickelodeon studios, which as I said, it is now the Blue Men Group. And we've got a Stunt Spectacular and Hollywood Backlot, the Gory, Gruesome and Grotesque Horror Makeup Show. We've got Angela Lansbury, Murder, She Wrote, Animal Actors on Stage, An American Tale Theatre, Screen Test, and they're rough, they're tough, and they're gonna make your day. It is the Wild Wild West Stunt Show. And then all about the dining, shopping, and then some. So then that's the end for this one. But yeah, this logo is all on obviously the new stuff for celebrating the 30th anniversary. And then here we have some photos of my parents around Universal. So there's my dad pointing at something. There's my mum like, no, I'm not gonna point, love. There's my dad with the Universal globe, and then there's my dad again in Universal. My dad with a car. Is that the Blues Brothers car? My dad's sitting on the car, rebel. There's my dad with the Blues Brothers. And then we have a picture of my mum and dad with the Psycho house. I'm guessing that's the Wild Wild West show. Sorry, it's because of the plastic, it's quite reflective. My dad pointing at Elvis bits. And now we're on to Busch Gardens. Another ice cream stick. There's a picture of my mum and dad with the old-timey photos. And then we've got another parking ticket. Again, $3. There we've got a picture of Busch Gardens. Then we've got a white tiger. There's a picture of my mum with the sign at Busch Gardens. My dad with a parrot. My dad with the sign. And now we're on to Walt Disney World. This is the one thing that I was really excited to read. Obviously, if you know me, if you've watched me for a while, I'm a very big Disney fan. I love Disney history. And when I saw this, my little nerd heart was like, this is amazing. So let's get into more detail with it. So here we have got some Walt Disney things. We've got a parking ticket for $4. They're a bit more expensive than any other theme park. And then we've got these, which is 4-day world passport, Pleasure Island, Typhoon Lagoon, River Country, Discovery Island. And then here we've got Disney MGM Studios, which is now Hollywood Studios. There's my mum near the entrance of MGM Hollywood Studios. Now I learnt that that's still there in the park, so it's like a massive tall tower with Mickey on top, but that's actually a lightning rod. And then there's my dad. We've got, I can't think what his name is, but I know he's from Star Wars. And then there's another shot. We've got the Muppets 3D, the old men on the balcony. Then we've got some shots from the Great Movie Ride, rest in peace. So this is the scene where you go into Munchkin Land and they all sing, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Iconic ride, I miss it. And then here we've got some leaflets, some entertainment show schedules, and then I think this is another postcard. So this is a leaflet for the Magic Kingdom. So here is a map of the Magic Kingdom, and it's split into the lands. So we've got Tomorrowland, we've got Mickey's Starland, Fantasyland, Liberty Square, Frontierland and Adventureland. So Main Street USA, attractions, Walt Disney World Railroad, the Walt Disney Story, Main Street Cinema, Penny Arcade, Main Street Vehicles, and then we've got all the restaurants. Then we're on to Adventureland. Here we go, and here's some of the attractions. The Swiss Family Treehouse, Jungle Cruise, Tropical Serenade, which is the Tiki Room. Is it called that? Is it called the Tiki Room? But that is the Tiki Room. Enchanted Tiki Buds sing along with birds, flowers and tikis in a musical review. Pirates of the Caribbean. Also, I've just noticed when I'm looking at this map, Splash Mountain opening fall 1992, and now it's being rethemed to Princess and the Frog. In a tiki room. And then here we have Fantasyland, where storybook dreams come true. So attractions, we've got the Mad Tea Party, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, which is now Winnie the Pooh, Snow White's Adventures, which is no longer there, Magic Journeys, Dumbo, The Flying Elephant, Cinderella Golden Carousel, It's a Small World, Peter Pan's Flight, Skyway, Fantasy Fair, Castle Forecourt Stage, and then we have Mickey's Starland, the magical home of Mickey and Friends. Attractions, which is the Railroad, Mickey's House and Musical Show, Mickey's Hollywood Theatre, Grandma Duck's farm. Here we've got a picture of a cow with a Mickey on it. And then here we've got the Walt Disney World entertainment show schedule from September 8th to 14th, 1991. And here we've just got a load of lists of shows. So Castle Forecourt, Disney Mania, Frontierland, the Diamond Horseshoe Jamboree, Main Street, Coke Corner Piano, Tinkerbell's Flight, Fantasy in the Sky Fireworks, Main Street Electrical Parade. Oh, I missed that. Great times. And then we've got some more pictures. Here's my mum with Pluto near Tomorrowland Theatre. Here's a picture of my dad on Main Street with the castle. And then here we've got some more photos. So we've got pictures from It's a Small World. And then we've got some parade floats. So there's King Louis, there's Snow White, there's the main man himself. This old man here, Jeff. No. Mickey Mouse. Oh, here we go. Walt Disney World presents Main Street Electrical Parade. There's Minnie Mouse. There's Goofy, who's like at the front. There's Alice on a mushroom and the Cheshire Cat. Got Mickey Mouse. And then here we've got some more leaflets. So here we've got the 𝐓𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐤 guidebook. So here we've got a map for Epcot Future World. Here we go, we've got Spaceship Earth, Universe of Energy, Wonders of Life, Horizons, World of Motion, Journey into Imagination, The Land, The Living Seas. And then here we have got the World Showcase. We've got Mexico, Norway, China, Germany, Italy, the American Adventure, Japan, Morocco, France, International Gateway, United Kingdom, and then Canada. And then here we go into the sections of the park. So in Future World, the attractions we've got is Spaceship Earth. And then here we've got in Communicore, attractions, Backstage Magic, Electrical Forum, Exhibit, Energy Exchange, more exhibits, Futurecom, Expo Robotics, Universe of Energy, we've got the attraction, Universe of Energy, and the Wonders of Life. We have got Body Wars, Cranium Command. Oh, this is a touchy subject with Buzzy. There he is, guys. Buzzy, if you didn't know, he is currently missing. Someone has stolen Buzzy. The Making of Me, Goofy, About Health, Anatomical Players, Exhibits, Met Lifestyle Review, Horizons, Attraction, Horizons, World of Motion, where you've got Attraction, World of Motion. Then we have got Journey into Imagination, which has obviously got Journey into Imagination with the Dreamfinder and Figment, Magic Eye Theatre, Captain EO. Then here we have The Land, Attractions, Harvest Theatre, Kitchen Cabaret, Listen to the Land. And then we've got the Living Seas, where we've got Attraction, the Living Seas, World Showcase. So here we've got Mexico, and then we've got the attraction. Sorry if I absolutely murder this. El Rio del Tiempo. And then we've got Norway, where we've got Maelstrom, which is now the Frozen ride. China, attraction, Wonders of China. Germany, and we've got Italy, the American Adventure, attractions, the American Adventures, American Garden Theatre, Japan, Morocco, France, Impressions de France, International Gateway, United Kingdom, Canada, oh Canada. And then we've just got some leaflets for Typhoon Lagoon and Pleasure Island. And then here we have the Kennedy Space Center. And my mum and dad actually went on a day trip because there was a rocket that was actually going off. And then here we have the Elvis Presley Museum. Elvis Presley is a very popular man in my family. It kind of stems from my dad. My dad probably was like, we need to go to this. There's a picture of my dad with something of Elvis. Is that a cape or something? There is a picture of my dad with Elvis's cars. So there's a funny story from when we last went to Florida. We went to Universal Studios, where they have Hard Rock Cafe. And my dad asked, like, can we go to like an Elvis area? Because obviously, as I just said, my dad's a big Elvis fan. And we went and we sat in like this area with Elvis stuff all around us. And my dad, which he always does, he does an Elvis Presley impersonation, which is, it's good. And our waiter was like, oh my god, that's really good, can you do it down the radio? So my dad did this Elvis Presley down the employees' radio for everyone to listen. Who works there, who's got the radio, and everyone loved it so much. They said, we want to take you somewhere. And we went into this like backstage bit where they've got like a theatre, but there's like a room where a load of old memorabilia is just left from like people that have performed there. There's a picture of my dad with this like massive photo of Elvis, which is one thing they wanted to show him. And inside there were just so many just bits and like people signing the wall. It was a really cool experience. And then back to the book, we've got Orlando's Mardi Gras. There's my mum and dad. And then we've got some stuff for King Henry's feast. And then this like massive welcome to Orlando map. And this massive ad for See the Stars, Ride the Movies. And then my mum and dad wrote all these little diary entries. They're really, really cute actually. It's such a cute photo album. It's definitely like my favourite thing I'm gonna cherish forever. And like it makes me want to create photo albums for when I go on holiday and like leave these like little notes, especially when I next go to Florida, as it's such a park that I love. I'd love to like make something like this for my kids if they love it as much as I do. But yeah, it's a great photo album. Cute. So that was us going through the photo album. It's amazing to see how things have changed and how things are coming back into style. It's crazy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you are new, please subscribe, and I shall see you next time with another one of these videos, hopefully. Bye!